Oh, hello, it's Pat Coulter here. I gather some of you may or may not have been receiving the audio. Also, we are picking up that it was a bit muffled, so we're just taking it offline just to double check to see how it is. So, Paul. So Paul is helping in the background. He wants to join in. I shall remind him later that he's an excellent commentator, and he'll be, doing the prime slot later. And anyway, more seriously, can you confirm, everybody, please, out there in Radio Land, that you can hear us clearly and that it's coming across well? In which case, we'll then start concentration on the commentary. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and ask you to check, please. Thank you. I hope it's okay. So this is going to be quite a tense match. Everybody at the end of yesterday were very tired, as you can imagine, but they were all here on time, apart from the one person who had to withdraw with heat stroke, which is not a particular surprise. It's quite a tough game. It would be interesting to see if the lawns were as fast as yesterday. I mean, it started here very warm. And thank you, Paul, and others, and Adrian, and so everyone shouting back at me. I'm now deafened by your responses. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for all of that. Much appreciated. So here we go. So it's going to be quite a challenging game. Lots of smiles, which is nice to see, and a little bit of chat, which is good to have. Those of you who've got access to croquet stores will no doubt be able to see the draw for the plate and see how it's going to drop out. So form a view as to how the plate's going to go and go all the way through. Can give you, and also if you look on croquet scores, you can get anticipation of what's going to be happening. We do know that of what games should be coming forward to be covered on lawn 7. As we told you once before, we'll be covering them on our lawns 6 and 7. This is lawn 7 at the moment, and we're all hiding in behind those curtains. It's very hot in here. But that's nothing to do with what the players are having to get through. Nice breeze, I have to say, out there. Okay, and it's been interesting. I mean, Paul Warner's just commented about great hoop shooting today. It's nice to see them on it straight away, isn't it? That shouldn't be a surprise, but it's really good, and a good bit of teamwork there with Alison setting up David. And David, who is not terribly happy with that shot. I'll remind him later that we can tell a grimace at 300 yards. He may be Scottish, but it's still a grimace. Well, that's confidence, but unfortunate. It'll be good to see how Alison has settled in. Let's hit it exactly the same spot, the same right-hand wire, bouncing out. So, so that red's going to come down very nicely. That's a nice, dangerous ball, isn't it? So I suspect that. David has to take that out, get it out of the equation. He would have preferred a held position, wouldn't he? I think if we could understand the language, we'd still understand the body language. It's telling us he wanted to stop shot on that and stayed, and that's a nice shot. Come quite away with the yellow, but the important thing was to clear, wasn't it? So this is all about resetting and everything. So I'm not sure where everyone's. I know Adrian. We've met before, and I think we've played Adrian, haven't we? Where's everybody today? Be nice to know where our viewers are. We've got a few different names today. We've got Felix and stuff like that. So good. And Susan, I don't know. I think we've met. So nice to have you on board here, contributing. Ooh, my camera just blurred. Did it blur for everybody? We do that every now and then just to test if our viewers are awake, but also to test if the commentator's awake, I think. It's early on. So this is all become quite a tactical positioning game. Everyone's very cautious at certain times, but that was a good layout, wasn't it? Nicely protecting the black. Thank you, Alison. Nice to hear from you as well. Thank you for contributing. As I say, anybody who wants to ask us some question, please feel free to do so. We'll do our best. And later on, as the day progresses, we are hoping to be joined by some of the players, particularly when there are gaps. So then, as the play progresses and everything.
Just to let you know, Patrick, the reason we're getting blurring on the high camera is because we've got a spider building a web across the camera, and the camera keeps thinking it should focus on the spider rather than the action, just so you know.
Okay. So anyone who wants to let us know what type of spider it is, etc., will let us know, and we'll be very careful about how we deal with it later on. We promise. We're into conservation. Are the lawns as brown as they look on camera? Well, no. They are relatively green, but obviously as they're drying out, Alison, they are brown in certain areas. So if we swap around the cameras, you see one of our cameras is very high definition, and it's showing it. There's a decent colour, but obviously as I look out the window, on a shallow angle, it looks relatively green, but yes, they are browning. Yes, they are. What's interesting is the characteristics. The characteristics of the lawn as you run across are different because the green is holding it more than the brown, etc., etc. But yesterday, all of the players mastered. We thought it was going to be quite dry and hard to run, in terms of very fast. Everyone, I think 95% of the balls were played correctly in terms of length, in terms of judging it right. So it was very interesting. And positioning, different question, it did sometimes run on a little bit, but it's been, it's pretty good. Now, David is thinking, does he fancy this, You can see that he does, but he's also he isn't as confident as a normal David normally is. He's a Budleigh member. Now, those of you who have ever played quadway hoops will have recognised that. They're as dead as however you just want. It's a dodo, I think is the technical expression. And so they're very unforgiving. You've got to get them right if you want to move it on. So what we can't see from here is whether that's a runnable black, by the way. Have we got an angle on the, once this shot's played? Oh, no, she didn't want to do that. Now, he's either get this, now this is going to be an interesting, is the black in the jaws is what I was trying to, have we got any, no we haven't got an angle on it.
That's as close as you're going to go. Just in front.
I think it's slightly in front of the wire as well, off to the wire. So this is a jump shot because he thinks it is runnable, obviously. Otherwise he would possibly have been promoting the yellow behind to be clear.
That's not in the jaws. I'm not even sure it's runnable. Yeah, I think it's runnable, but it's a bit back from the bill.
Right, we've got one of our spotters who's come in, been very helpful spotter. So here we go. It's nice to see the jumps. Wow. Well, that was a jump and a half, wasn't it? Now that would have been helped by the. Now Davey's got a very delicate shot. Oh, that was straightforward, wasn't it? It was better than we thought. And he's happy now, isn't he? So that is that 4 all guys now?
Yep.
We're multitasking here, so if there's a bit of a delay from time to time, it's because we're A, watching, and B, trying to do things, and C, trying to update things as well. But we're doing our best. Or not. Right. So 4 all moving across. Oh. Okay, that's a nice shot. So we're all volunteers who are doing this, so bear with us as we experiment. We're getting better. This is our 3.5 one, 3.5 we've done of these things.
Yeah.
Adrian, our director, tells us he's being paid. I think that was that cup of tea that came through. But well done. No, it's all fun. No, so obviously the kit's always a bit challenging, and the games are challenging. We're trying to make it as entertaining and technically relevant to you. And here again we're into this tactical culture. One of the things that was interesting yesterday was that the number of times people are happy to leave the hoop open for the opponent to take a shot, which is exactly what Allerton just did, rather than try and block it all the time. And so they were all more inclined to position. So here we go. Here's one. Now I heard yesterday, but there was a question about the Spaniards using wooden mallets, etc., and then someone asked about a reaver. So is that a reaver mallet that one is using? Because I was talking to Chris Clark. Oh, there we are, very friendly on that. Chris Clark, and he was describing it having a different profile and with holes. So that's like, see, that mallet looked like a reaver mallet. Does anyone know? Has anyone tried a reaver mallet? Because if I see one, I might have a go. So we're not getting any chat, but we're having more viewers. So that's a positive, really. I must have put you to sleep already. So that's sort of positive news for me. And there's our part of our team. That's Jane Ellery, who looks after our communications and stuff. So you'll be maybe seeing her post photographs up of those of you who've been watching on Croquet England and the like. They've seen the nice pictures of the players at play. Oh, just a little bit of a bobble there. Was it my imagination? Did it bobble as it went through? So everybody's out on the lawn. So obviously the croquet scores element will only be updated after the end of each match. Bear in mind it's to get off best of 3 games. And the tournament manager Richard Bilton is also playing. He's out there as well. So those 2 balls are the blue and black are in good position, but at this level you would expect that ball to be going some distance. Well, I'm glad I was quiet during that. That was a surprise. You would have expected that to have flown through, wouldn't you? Nice and clean, as you would expect. For David primarily plays AC, so he's very good at critical hoop running. So he's got his happy smile on, happy face on now. He's not surprised by that. So if those of you who have seen croquet scores will know, but I will repeat it all. The plate knockout, we've seen a withdrawal of Sue Lightbody, she had heat stroke. So that means that Tim Jolliffe and Ralph Alim have got a bye through to the next round. They'll be playing the winners of this match that we're watching. In the upper part of the plate knockout, it's Dom Arbold and Tim Russell playing Guy Scurfield and Lionel Tibble. That will be the one to watch because they'll be in good humour all the way through it, because they're very good at that and they're all very familiar. Then it's Roger Goldring and Rick Lilly playing Simon Carter and Peter Hayden, and again that will be a good spirited, highly competitive game, and we'll bring you details. What we'll try and do is in between the croquet scores, maybe just looking across at my colleagues to see if we can have a spot out during them when this game has got a gap, to see what the scores are on the other games. We can give a heads up just as a because croquet scores obviously won't be updated, but I think it'd be nice for you to know. And those again of you who do not have access to croquet scores, the championship is going to be best of 3 again, and the first round is Levi Franks and Salah Hassan against Jenny Clark and Stephen Mulliner. Then it's Chris Clark and Ian Burridge against Ewan Burridge and Callum Johnson. That would be one to watch, wouldn't it? That'll be highly entertaining. For all the usual reasons. And then the next one is Reg Bamford and Toby Savage. It's playing Mohammed Karim and Mohammed Kamal. And then the final one is Sharif Abdel Wahab, I hope, and Richard Bilton against Jack Good and Sam Cuthbert. So again, there's a really interesting mix of games in there. What was fascinating for me yesterday was that the way that the players all were keeping track of all the games and calculating down who will play who. So the tournament manager almost didn't have to write it up on the board about who was going through into what round, what block. They'd already done the algorithms in their head. I've heard similar points about when people are looking at and calculating the percentages, the percentage of what's the percentage chance when they're looking at a shot, whether to position or clear. Anyway, back to the game. This is really why you're here. And Alison's just completed a very strong clearance. And although the red does have a very nice angle on that black, and those of us who can dream would be dreaming for a nice clearance in off, wouldn't we? But it doesn't always happen that way, does it? Yes, Alison's a very good sport. I mean, one, she's very much into live streaming and has helped us here, so thanks for that. And it's good, whilst also concentrating on playing. She came in at the last moment as a reserve to partner David Warhurst, so it's a double born out of necessity, but they've played very well together, so that's working good. And yesterday, I'm trying just to pick it up now, but yesterday Alison didn't have any white, so she ended up in a Budleigh Salterton Croquet Club t-shirt, which is of course available on our website. At some point we'll let everybody know what the website details are. And we have badges and caps. In fact, Sam Cuthbert picked up one of our caps today. We have got mugs, but then you know that you're listening to me chuntering away. But we do have Budleigh mugs as well. So it's, you know, like anything. It's lots of moving around and everything. I don't. Did that look like Mark Huckley that I see in the background with his noticeable yellow shorts? And we might be. Mark has unfortunately had to withdraw. He blames me for that. We were in Herbert Park in the European teams qualifying event. The lawns were very challenging there, and he damaged a tendon on his hand and the bone as well, and he's had to withdraw from the tournament. He would have been David's partner. So he must be watching this with a bit of a, well, characterful, that's the good word. He's a real character, is our friend Mark. I'm sure it was him. Anyway, enough of that. And there's a message about someone saying that Alison got into croquet at Old Brentwoods. I don't know where Old Brentwoods is, but yeah. So and the getting into croquet, did that get you into AC or GC? So there's a throw out there for some conversation there. Now look at that. Yesterday she was more hesitant, wasn't she? I've just talked to everybody out here now. So I've just been asked, Keith, why are we watching a plate game? Well, we're watching a plate game primarily because the way the tournament manager wants the tournament to go, and also that the lawns 6 and 7 will be reserved for the latter stages of the finals of the championships. That's how it normally works. It's the normal convention when we're doing live streaming. We've got no say over it in that sense. We try and bring you entertaining games. So yes, we will not be picking those up. We'll be picking up the...
Morning, team.
Hello, Mark. Mark Hutley's arrived. I did warn you that he was here. You are lucky, viewers. You cannot see his yellow shorts.
Oh, shush.
And we were just saying that you come to admire David and his partner, haven't you, Mark?
David?
Woolhurst, they're on now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Should have been playing with David.
Yeah, we've given them the sob story
Oh,
and how
shush.
you blamed me. So,
Captain's choice.
so Mark, can you introduce yourself? We just need to do a sound check that you're nearer, please, if you may.
You like to do a sound check?
Yeah, we can do a sound check. Tell us a joke, Mark. I'm sure you're capable of that.
You've seen my croquet, so that's enough of a joke.
Yeah.
And especially my jump
Yeah.
shots at the moment.
So have you just arrived?
I've just been delivering water to some of the outer lawns at the moment.
Right. It's cosy out there, isn't
It is
it?
rather stifling, as the terminology is.
We've just had a question, which is someone saying, a reasonable question really, why are we watching a plate game?
I think that was probably the order of the draw for lawns more than anything else.
Yeah, and
They've
also and saving them for...
got- saving them for the semi-finals and finals.
Yeah, okay, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
that's the normal form.
But it is quite entertaining because it's a good game, as you can see.
Yeah.
It's a best of three, and
it.
David and his
Alison.
magnificent partner.
It's Alison
Alison.
carrying him round.
Well, she was less confident yesterday, I would say, but she's got really grown into it. She's wearing a Budleigh t-shirt, by the way. so
She is. I noticed that yesterday.
Yeah, which is really good. And David has calmed down from being muttering to playing. So it's slightly tipping in their favour. I was also saying, Mark, that we were having a conversation yesterday about the Spaniards playing with wooden mallets.
Yep.
And then someone then asked about Reaver mallets.
Oh yes.
And I was trying to work out whether that one has got a
I
Reaver mallet.
If it looks
Because
black carbon fibre at the base with a single line across the top.
well,
It's-
that's pretty difficult on the camera. But I mean,
Yeah.
but it's got an if we get a shot, you might see that it's when he's playing it. It's got an elliptical profile as a head.
What, the old Pidcock?
It's sort of.
It's the old
Yeah.
the old Pidcock type shape. Yeah.
I was talking to Chris Clark, who he said he's tried it a bit, and he said that the head is a little bit too big for AC shots. If we get the chance, perhaps we
I'll
can.
have a look at some
well,
point.
we'll ask if we can have a look and try it. Maybe it might be useful to have a. Maybe you could.
It's a nice clearance.
Oh, we're concentrating on croquet.
Sorry, we are concentrating on a croquet pad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is quite a key moment. It's a best of three, to be fair.
It's nicely poised. It's nicely poised. But the key around this one is, if red and yellow are to make hoop 12, getting themselves into position to run down to 13.
It is critical, isn't it?
It is. You do not want to be running down the
Well-
13 with a ball that's already nicely positioned. Oh, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was going to say, because red probably has got a clear shot to run down to 13, because we don't know where it is. Where's red hiding? Red's out
Red's on the boundary.
Yeah,
Red's
right,
on the
there
far
you go.
boundary. So they can just now, lessons you can just drop in front and then hopefully use yellow.
Was she going for protection there? Oh,
She might have been.
Yeah, looks
So
like
it looks
it.
like a block from the
Yeah.
boundary line, which is a nice position to be in. Needs a very good shot to clear this one. It's probably got a third of a ball. It's very close. That's a cracking
That's an
shot.
Excellent shot.
Commentator's eye.
Commentators, you wouldn't expect David to miss that one, would you? Where the black was.
It was
Normally, he was well. It was
yeah,
right in
it was,
front,
it was
wasn't
nicely in front. Mind you, they are quadway hoops. It only needs to be, as we well know, it only needs to be slightly off centre, and it spits it
Yeah,
back out.
we've had a straight on dead,
Yeah.
which is the other characteristic, isn't it, as well.
Okay, so this is a nice clearance down to the bottom corner. And all of a sudden, from being in a
Oh,
not quite central,
yes, he would have wanted to be.
the idea there was for a nice
A
stop,
yeah.
and stay within the vicinity.
Yeah.
It's not too far away, but I might. Yellow may be impaired by the if that's a little nudge, that's quite nice. It seems to block the line, and I don't know whether yellow's got a shot to the hoop.
I don't know. Have we got? Can we view from behind anything to get us?
Closest we can see.
Okay.
No, I meant to see whether yellow's got a shot. I think
Can't see it. Yellows. Right, yeah. No, we haven't got a direct.
we haven't got an angle on that one.
Does that go in?
No, it's gone
No, it's gone
past.
past.
Not a bad place to be. Because if black takes it,
Can
they
black
shall-
now,
no,
black
black's
now get in a
positioning.
position to either drop into the jaws or just in front?
well, the worry will be that black exposes itself to yellow, isn't it?
Well, that's why the question, does yellow have a shot to the
Exactly.
hoop? Because red isn't in a
Yeah.
good defensive position. Doesn't look like black has an easy run into the hoop. It could possibly go with a bit of a jump, but the blue is a little bit close behind to facilitate that. sort
Yeah,
of
what
jump.
I was thinking of is between peg and hoop, if black doesn't get it right, yellow can see it.
Yeah, let's see if he can.
Oh,
Not hard
no.
enough, David. Not hard enough.
And he's in line of blue as well, so that doesn't help, does it?
Well, let's. Now we've got red behind the hoop, haven't we?
Yeah.
But can red see black?
What
is
would
the
you
question.
do here? Is yellow
Don't think red can see
is yellow
black.
going?
This is the question. If red is it wide? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's not a bad turnout after all that from David then, because
It's going to move back.
can use that as a nudge. It's an AC shot, nicely done. It's now nicely hidden.
Well, I think you can see it from here. The
Well-
angle I'm seeing. We're not allowed to look out the window, Mark. Stop it. You can't take Mark anywhere.
You're not twice.
He doesn't want to come back, ever come play for my team. Yeah, thank you. Charming.
That's a
Yeah.
good shot. Well done.
Yeah, it was
That's
just
nicely
enough.
done.
From here, the camera angle I had in front of me and what the viewers had, it looks like you can see it again. That's on the live. There.
Mm.
Look, that's on what.
Now, it'd be interesting. Where did that ball shoot off to? Has it gone down towards 13?
No, I don't think so.
Stay off 5 for a second.
Oh, it must have done. Come to think of it, yes.
Yeah. Look at 5.
Okay, so this
Right down in the far corner.
that's quite a good block. on
This
there,
hoop.
but
Is this hoop?
this personally, I would be going for hoop here,
Yeah.
especially with my partner ball down by 13.
Yeah, absolutely. You're a bit far away, Mark.
Oh,
Can you
sorry.
just-
Oh, okay. Now that should be game.
Red's
Should-
in corner 3, right in corner 3.
Oh, that was a shame. If that had gone through, it'd have been perfect.
Hi Tim, the croquet's heating up and so are we. It is very cosy compared to yesterday. It's even warmer, I'm afraid.
So Alison for the first game. They are
So what's she doing? What was that all about?
they're not playing 19 points, are they?
No,
It's
13.
just 13.
13.
Not 3.
I had a feeling it was. Bear with me 2 seconds. Just going to check something.
Is it 19? Oh, sorry, we thought it was. I thought it was best of 3. I'm pretty sure. Sorry, Mark's gone off to check. It can't be 6. Something's wrong.
Yeah, I know. And this is 19. Actually, first time we played possibly is 19 point.
Sorry, there we are. Just shows you.
19 point.
We were saying it's best of 3. Sorry, it looks like it is a 19 pointer. There we are. Glad to keep you on your toes. And nice to mislead you. We're double checking just to make sure. Sorry, I'm just looking up the tournament. Sorry to be rustling, by the way, but that was happened. happens occasionally. Just going to look up the tournament. Okay.
Age is definitely 19.
Oh, it's a 19, best of 19. That explains.
The anguish from Alison as it rolled through,
Yeah.
because they wanted to get the ball out of corner 3.
And it also explains why she did the. She asked, didn't she, before she played it? Before she played the shot, she turned round to David and asked him something.
Yeah, they've just gone halfway, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
Gosh, that was a good red, wasn't it?
It's a phenomenally good red. And nicely
That was
swept
clean.
through.
Yeah.
And it's going quite a long way down. It's not gone far as he would like, I don't think.
No.
But it's in a good clearance position for ball 2.
Right, so we've made our first mistake of the day, calling it. Oh, I did personally, saying it's the best of 3. So sorry to have got you all excited, but that also might cheer you up, because it does mean we move through the games a little bit more quickly, in the sense of it's not all 3, and we will be going to whoever's on lawn 7, when the draw comes up next. Earlier than planned. I'd say we will bring you scores as we get them. The profile mark on the mallet.
God, you're testing my eyes. This is a clearance of black. No, it's a shot at the hoop. Okay. He's coming up a little bit quick.
Yeah, just trying to show. Can you ping it on down just to show you
Well, David could do this because you're quite good at the little touchy-feely AC shot type. There's just about a gap, isn't there?
It's just enough. He's just going to be.
Now, didn't you think that was slightly beveled? No, Mark, hang on. Anyone who knows the rules, hampered shots means that you've got to have.
Did he? I thought it looked suspect.
Yeah.
Probably should have been watched. Normally in those sort of hampered environments, it's a one that the referee has called for.
Well, it was hampered, but it did look like he beveled it as well.
A little bit.
I could tell the minute that Mark. The minute that Mark
Took a sharp intake of breath. Yes, I know.
I saw it straight away, but it was I mean, rumour has it we had a replay. We should have had it as a replay. We didn't get. We're doing a little experiment. So obviously the Davies accepted that. So is it a replay as the shot? Is that the penalty?
You have choices there.
So
It's,
you can't replay.
can't replay it. No, it's a fault. So the balls go back where they were, or they're left where they were.
But David must have accepted the fault.
He called the fault on himself.
Oh, did he as well? Yeah, but it definitely looked beveled though, because we could see it from here, couldn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't see the touch. Did you see the touch?
No, it looked.
I thought it was clearer than that. I thought it was further forward as well.
No,
I thought the
as I
ball.
say,
There's quite a gap there.
there is a little gap there.
There was a bigger gap, I thought, before.
So he's going to go quite a long way away. Looking at that angle.
Now, do you think it should be watched as well?
Given the close proximity, those two, yes.
Yeah.
Can I just-
Mark and I are both referees, so it's quite entertaining. Mark had the pleasure, apart from his hand, of being with me in Dublin when we did a bit of refereeing as well, which was also quite entertaining.
Was it?
We can tell you stories about that.
Oh, there was
There
a significantly more gap there, wasn't
significantly bigger gap.
Yeah, it's okay.
So that is.
This is one where all 4 players, in the absence of a referee, agree where the
Yeah.
balls go.
And this is where a referee can't walk on and say, can it?
There's nothing, not got an active
He-
referee
he
for
has-
this.
Yeah, miles away. That's a get out of jail, David.
Pink, blue, okay.
Well, that was a great clearance, wasn't it?
It
Just
was. Well, I'm just trying to work out where red is. Red's there, so it still has a. So blue,
Does
comes,
he- does
blue
he-
comes back in front of the hoop, either as a block or as a
No, it's
straight
red.
run.
It's
It's
red.
red to go, isn't it? Sorry.
red, sorry. Yeah. Red
black,
just.
black,
So why is he not
just red.
taking black on?
because he's also got yellow, which. Let's have a look. Where is he? He's there.
Because if
He
he
doesn't think that
black's
black
gonna get
runs.
it.
Black runs. I must admit.
Those under your commentary.
Yeah, no, we've seen it.
Mm.
Yeah, that was a strange shot.
So this will be me. I'll be playing this with a little jump to. Oh,
So they suckered him in then.
Mm.
Sorry, no, not so. They
a
forced him.
calculated
Yeah.
approach.
Because do you think that was a quadway question mark? That they did it. If it wasn't a quadway hoop, they wouldn't have. They'd have taken him out. Because
Very
other
possibly.
hoops would be more forgiving.
Some of them are. Again, they should all be set to the same 1/32. But,
A bit
I'm
late,
I'm
David.
surprised that David went gently with that one.
Yeah.
Um,
You were saying earlier that on another occasion, Marcus, that the quadways are wider higher up
they are slightly more forgiving higher up,
and wider.
and just a little bit. It's a nice clearance.
That's not a bad yellow either because it's a pretty straight line
Yeah.
as well. So you'd be quite happy with that.
It's quite a way away, but yeah.
Yeah, but if
So, where's Alison? Is she going to drop
going
in?
for position.
Yeah, she's dropping in. It's curling a little bit. This is potentially a freebie. There's enough space behind to play it as a little jump.
Yeah, but he missed last time.
Well,
So that'll
as I
be in
say-
his mind, won't it?
oh,
There you are. There. What about the profile on that mallet? Go on.
oh God. I can't actually see it.
Yeah, it was there a second ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a lovely little
That was-
approach.
sorry. I haven't been on chat for a while.
Nice little stunning roll. Dropped nicely in front of the hoop. I think the only way that David needs to clear this is potentially enough. Oh no. Went the other
Clearance
way.
key.
Clearance is key. Yellow's got a long hoop run. Coming in front.
Yeah.
It's interesting because black will clear. Oh, gee.
Oh, wowie,
Oh, he's
wowie.
got the brakes on.
It pulled up, didn't it?
Did. I thought it was running past.
Oh.
Alison, keep your head still. She did. That was
Yeah.
not paying due care and attention on
I
that
was,
one.
I was telling Alison that there was some gin and tonics in the fridge earlier. She seemed to be quite happy. I hope that hasn't put her off for the day. Apologies, Alison. I won't take any responsibility. Do you need a pen? There's some pens floating around.
Go on here.
Mark's making notes.
Long 10.
What?
Just having a look.
Mark might wander around.
He is
Liz,
very much going to have a wander around and
Right.
see where the scores are.
Mark's going to be our spotter and come back and talk to us at length about spotting. Oh, that was a miss. Now the black missed the yellow
Oh. Was that a...
from over here, from the left-hand side as we're looking
Okay.
at it. So obviously it was a must-do shot.
Red is on 8. Leave them on 10.
So what are they doing? They're in a long
Yeah.
thing.
Jack and 7 too.
Sorry, Keith. Yeah, we are. It should be on 7. What we've got to do is, I'm sure you can imagine, is avoid players who potentially are going to get to the final playing either too much or too often on lawn 7. So we've got to keep them away from lawn 7 until the last minute. That's only fair on everybody. We had a little bit of intensive use by some of the players yesterday on lawn 7, but even towards the end there was decision that we couldn't have a 4th game with them on it, which is fair. It's given the people, once you're familiar with the lawn, you're familiar with the lawn. That's the problem. So we try and keep them free, or keep them away. We have an external microphone, don't we? Right, so we have a chaffinch spotter who likes listening to our live stream, and just to let that person know that we've moved the microphone to another location, so your wildlife spotting might need to be something different today. Any report would be welcome. Thank you. Now, is this runnable? Now, do you think that's runnable? No. So they're asking for a referee. No, are they asking for it? No. No. He asked them. Sorry. No. What happened there? One asked Alison and David whether they wanted it watched or not, and they said they didn't want it watched. That was obviously because we're looking to avoid a crush double tap and all of that stuff. In the event, that's not a bad outcome. Because I was looking at it thinking, it should be, that's twice she's hit the wire, isn't it? That was a delicate little number. So can anyone tell me where black is, please?
It's over.
It's over. Someone said it's over there. I don't. They're obviously. Yeah, they're going to put it. I think he's about to put it through to be on the safe side. Because they want. I think they would. Presumably, David is. Black's offside. Is that right? Yes, it is. Now we know. So that's why they wanted him over there. So that was a game of working out the tactics. Sorry, Keith, I don't know yet. Yeah, I mean, Keith, it's your call as to what you're going to be watching, but I'd say we don't know yet, have any news yet. And we suspect the semi-finals are going to be on 5 and 6, and then 7. Hi Jonathan, it's Pat here. Yes, we are planning to, we're not tied to 6, to 7, we've got lawn 6 as well, so we do alternate between them. But the plan is that the final is going to be on lawn 7. That is definitely the case. The semi-finals will be, as I'm reliably told by the tournament manager, 5 and 6. One of the plate semi-finals will be on lawn 7. So that's all I know at the moment, I'm afraid. What we're trying to do is to get just through the initial first round of the quarters, the respective quarters, and so I think we're just using up the lawn 7 and then freeing it up for the more senior players. That's all I can tell you. I hope that's a reasonable explanation. And we'll also have a sense, coming back, Keith, to you, we'll also have a sense of timing depending on how this is going in terms of when is the next round, etc. Next ones. So I have no idea as yet on timing. Oh, no, he didn't want to do that. So that's quite a nice yellow to get all the way down, not quite, what, 1/3 of the way down the lawn. That's not a bad position, nice and square as well as a defensive one. So this is a bit of a big shot coming up. Yeah, she's a bit quick again. She's sort of, earlier she's quick, but more settled. She didn't look settled to me there, but I mean that's. So one will presumably, you'd expect him to be taking it on. A nice shot. If we stay with that, it'd be nice because then now you can see stalking. Taking his time, bit of alignment. And again, that's a characteristic of the quadway. You hit it, hits it dead centre, and it comes back at you. So that's another nice shot. And the blue, that's a big shot for blue, isn't it? So it's interesting, he's not moving the black as a danger ball because he's completely confident. That, I think, makes it very challenging for Alison. Oh, that's a really good shot there. Another big shot coming up here. Wow. Now that was amazing as a shot, I thought. He's not afraid to strike it, is he? It's always nice to see such a clean strike. And he didn't take long sighting it either, I thought. I'd say what we will do with keeping track of the lawns, as you're asking quite rightly, guys, we'll let you know exactly how all the games are going, and we'll let you know what's dropping out when and what it looks like in terms of who's going to end up on what lawn as soon as we possibly can. It's gone. Can you just, well, can we have a check on the score? Yeah. Sorry, just doing a little bit of off-screen muttering. Hope you didn't hear any of that. If none of it was rude. It was just us trying to work out where we're going next in terms of any camera coverage, to give you an update on what's happening on Lawn 6, which is between, hang on a minute, I will tell you, which is the Dom Armour, sorry, I get it right, ugh, can't say it. It's Dom Arvold and Tim Russell versus Guy Scurfield and Lionel Tibble. I'd forgotten it was them out there. It's a bit quiet, 'cause normally they're a bit more boisterous, but anyway, let's have a look in a minute. This is just alright. Yes, that just had that fraction have been just too quick, wasn't it? That's what that thing. I was going to say that's the difference. Now, someone will have to explain to me why he hit it so hard, because surely the object was just to get it through. Do you think? I'm sure there are better men than I am. He'll be able to tell me about that. That's a good ball, David, because that's. It's possible. I know you can see it.
Right.
Hang on a sec. David's just. Oh, what was that? So David's just got into a good position in front. Alison and One both missed. Pretty clear shots. She was just too quick getting onto the ball, and he was both settled, but then hit it too hard. He didn't need to hit it as hard as he did, I think.
She picked the right spot. She's tried to cut up into the line to hide behind the hoop. It'd be interesting to see whether she's made it. Yeah, it looks quite promising. There's a few upsets on the card. There's Levi.
Right. So let's just let's clear this one. Mark's here. He's just getting his introductory music together.
Not quite.
That Mark playing like that.
Oh, what a shot that was! Through the back and cleared the black out, moved it out. So that was a rather nice shot.
It's still runnable.
Decent for.
Yeah, keeps still, keeps it nice and smooth. He's not.
31 on a share, is that a seed number?
Sorry.
31 on a share, is that a seed number?
It's not his age.
I think it's a Scottish thing.
31st ranking in the World Cup.
Yeah, it's something to do with that. So in the background, just a quick shout out to Hazel and Malcolm. They do a lot of all the gardening work. They're volunteers here, and they keep it absolutely pristine in terms of flower displays ahead and the general tidy up that involves things horticultural, along with our ground staff. So big shout out to them. Well done, Hazel and Malcolm. Thank you. It's really looking good. Here we go. Now he hits it too hard. This is like a projectile whack this. It's a technical commentator term.
Yeah.
Now, would you have hit it that hard, Mark? given that you'd hit it that hard a minute ago and just missed? Because the black, even if you put it into the jaws and it got stuck, it would. The black was not in a good place.
Probably didn't need that much to run it through.
Force. That's interesting that
I tend to hit hard if I'm going long down the line.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a short boundary.
It's a short boundary, so it's one of those. There's a bit of an update for you.
Yes,
while
thank
they're
you.
still working on this one. There we go. Levi and Salah are 1-0 down against Jenny and Stephen.
So is that a best of three?
It's a best of 3 normal games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's best.
This
of
is
3.
this is the quarter
The
final.
quarterfinals of the championship.
This is the senior players, Keith.
No, they're all
Nudge,
senior
nudge.
players.
We are
although Levi only just qualifies as a senior player, being 21. And then you've got on lawn 9. Ewan and Callum are 1-0 up against Chris and Ian.
Oh, right.
And it's 5-4 as I was walking past to Ewan and Callum in the second game. Reg and Toby, they're still on their first game. As I walked past, it was 5-4 to Reg and Toby.
Okay.
And
Sharif.
Jack and Sam
Yeah.
are 1-0 up against Sharif and Richard.
All right.
And it was just the start of the second game.
Yeah,
as I
great.
wandered
Well, thank
past.
you very much for doing that.
And it's warm out there.
And it's warm out there. It's warm in here, I can assure you. But, yes. What happened there? So
David went.
he cleared the black, did he? What did
No, played the black.
he played the black? Yes, did he get the black?
No, he is the black.
I think he was playing
He's-
for red,
he
hit
was-
yellow accidentally.
Oh, okay. It was obviously well wide, was it?
Sorry, I was so focused on Mark's contribution there that you lose sight of the game. Everyone's very quiet on the chat. Is everything okay? Are we missing anything for you? Do you want us to pick up anything else? Usual questions. Also, where is everyone dialing in from? Is there any sort of... We had some New Zealanders yesterday.
I always get the New Zealanders. We follow it with great interest.
Sleep on it.
Oh, lovely shot. You took your time there. That was the difference.
Yeah.
Isn't it? 15.
Yeah. Nicely cleared. Yeah.
Jerry, I think I'm glad to see you agree with me. They are really whacking. I don't know why they're doing that. And Mark is sort of the same view. He didn't need to do it, and as I said, he'd done it twice.
Yes, you've got to be rather precise with quadways at the best of times.
Oh, no, that's handy.
Well,
Well, no, if blue tries to hit red,
this
then
is one where the whole all 3 balls could
anyone
be
who can
impacted.
guess the positions of these balls accurately should get their lottery ticket.
Just there.
That's unlucky. That's
Of
unlucky.
all of them.
Yeah, yellow's now got a positional shot to play.
No, it's red.
It's red, isn't it? Sorry, it is red. Yeah.
Now, we're all guessing, Jerry, what weight he's going to put on this one. I think slightly softer.
No.
I'd say, well, because it went
Slightly
through.
softer, wasn't
yeah,
it?
it was slightly softer. I think he learned from that one, didn't he? I think we can. Well done, Jerry. It was a good call just before. Good timing as well. The Callum game was finished. Mark, I see Callum's walking back. What does that mean?
It probably means that they finished their game because they were 1-0 up. So I would suggest that Ewan and Callum have won that one 2-0.
Okay, well, there's a sort of informal prediction. Right.
That's not quite a prediction, but
Well,
good assumption.
need to be Oh, it doesn't matter. Checked. Don't rely on me, that's what I'm saying. So that's a nice black sitting there, isn't it?
Interesting.
And is that a block? That looks like a block to me. So that looks like a clever position. Absolutely right, Jerry. That is exactly what they've done, and we've seen it a few times. We've also seen hit straight on, obviously not as much force, and it's dead. It's just stopping, stone dead. Mark Budleigh's with me. He has pointed out that's blue all the way down. That's a long way down. There's pointed out that they tend to be a bit more forgiving higher up out of the ground, so that's why he favours a slight jump most shots, and also they're slightly wider. Don't know if you've experienced that. Would be useful to get that feedback. And that's a nice shot, David. So that's making it a bit tense. Yellow.
Making it mark.
Oh, right, so they're trying to mask. So no one's afraid of distance here, are they? They're all very happy. That was a nice position, isn't it? That's slightly... No, I think you can see that through the peg. Round the peg, rather, not through it. Or Alison can. Oh, and that's nice as well. Hi Susan, thanks for letting us know. Let's hope Royston is nice and sunny. Is it hotter than here? I think we're about 25, 26 at the moment. Oh, David, you didn't want to do that. You can see that.
Yeah.
Right, so oh dear, that was a critical shot. So now, Jerry, you're on again. Go on, prediction please. Hard or soft? I'm going soft. Got that wrong. Well done, that was a good game. Thank you very much, Steve, for watching, everybody, and thanks for your contributions. We're just going to see... Sorry? We're just going to see if we can pick up what's happening on lawn 6. But let's get Mark to... Excuse me while I walk away from the mic. Back in a minute. Hi guys, we're going to be popping over to Lawn 6 in a minute to see the match between... I wrote it down a minute ago. Hang on, the match between Dom Arnold and Tim Russell and Guy Skerfield and Lionel Tillwell. It's 8-7 to Dom and Tim, and I've just told Guy and Lionel we're about to do it so I can be supportive. No, rude about them. We have a good relationship. We like teasing them. Mark's back. He's been doing other spotters. We've been picking up the camera in a minute on that.
That was 2-0 to Ewan and Callum.
Right, so Mark's just popped in, and Ewan and Callum beat Chris and Ian. Sorry, I just because it's nice because we know them well. So Ewan Burridge and Callum Johnson beat Chris Clark and Ian Burridge. You have an apple. 2-0. So that was, and the scores were 7-4, 7-4.
Yeah.
So that'll be quite an interesting evening with the Burridges. I don't know. I think they were all together watching the football last night. So I made a decision not to.
It was a wise call.
I think it was a wise call. It was a long day yesterday, but that's our choice. We're just moving the camera around. We've got a handheld one. We're just bringing it up so that we can pick up the lawns. Sorry, Jerry, just to pick up. Mark's point. Mark's point is that he thinks that they're a bit more supple, higher up, that they're not as rigid as they are pretty down. I think your other point is, yes, it's all down to user error. Ultimately, we can always find something to worry about. I'm just waiting for the technical crew to move and put on the camera. Back in a second, just while I do that. Oh, it was great. Paul, can we get a camera on?
There's almost another year.
Right, I'll touch you in a minute. Yeah, sure. Just getting praised up for my camera work then.
Well, you might be.
He said, "Oh, your camera 2, camera 1." He said, "Brilliant." Oh, let's speak.
But right, so we're here. So the technical crew are just getting compliments. Sorry, guys, we get distracted by that. We're just waiting to see if we can get a camera on so that we can feed to you.
That's strong, isn't it?
No, right. Well, I think we're on the blank screen. The feeds.
Yeah, we're just trying to.
I mean, the difficulty will be that by the time we do this, it'll be. We haven't got any camera coverage. The match will be over.
All the way around the other way.
No, Adrian's wandering back now, so hopefully that means it'll be back turning on the camera that we need to get going so I can commentate to you.
We've got a camera. Only one so far.
Right, so we've got some movement now. No, is that what lawn are we on? Is that Dom? Lawn 6. Oh, great. And last I saw it was 8-7. So we have to do a little bit of counting because I've lost track of where we are now. Oh, he didn't mean to do that, I don't think. Lionel, one of his clever shots, and his Tim Russell's very good at the little shots. Right, so that should be. Would everyone make that 9-7 most of the score? I suspect it is. It was 8-7 when I started the commentary. So Dom is, he's got this staggered stance, hasn't he, Dom? And he just eases his way. Oh, he wanted to be a bit further than that. So I think that black is going to disappear. Tim Russell's, again, a slightly different staggered stance. Oh, I've got that wrong. They're all laughing at it. That was a great shot, given that I got it wrong. Sorry, I'm tapping the table as well. But, and you can see our technical director over there threading a camera in. It's gone a bit blurry. So where would you put yellow? So it's all being played in a very nice spirit. Dom just lovely smooth action. That could do with stopping soon. That's perfect, isn't it? So this is a Lionel special coming up. Lionel's very good at doing specials. Oh, that is special. Oh, well, that was now. What do you do here? I suppose you have to clear black away, don't you? Wouldn't? That seems to be the logical thing. 'Cause otherwise, if you just try and protect yellow, he'll do a double jump. Oh. He didn't want to be there. I mean, it's a nice distance. Still rolling. Well, oh no. Well, it's perfect if, but I think that looks, I can see a gap on the shadow. I can see the hoop buff underneath the yellow ball. Surely we all can. Dom's just checking, did anyone want to watch it? That's it. Well, that was a fleeting glimpse of a great game. I'm sure they enjoyed that. Right, thank you very much, Eddie. We're going to take a short break now, if that's possible. And wish you well. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'll keep you posted as to what lawns will be on next, etc., and who we're seeing. Good luck, everybody. Bye. Hello, it's sorry, can we just turn the mic off? Sorry about that, abruptly joining you and abruptly cutting us off. We just had the tournament manager and we're talking about juggling some of the lawns around to give you the maximum viewing experience that you can have. And everything. And we're also picking up the news that on the doubles, which is that Levi and Salah lost to Jenny and Stephen Mulner. So there's a little bit of an upset. So just that's a bit of breaking news out on the main match. And what we're doing here is bringing you the plate semi-final between Dom Arvold and Tim Russell and Roger Goldring and Rick Lilly. It's just started. We haven't got the scores up yet. We'll sort of get going with that. That looks very much like who won. That's a good excuse, isn't it, really? But what I meant is we haven't got the little icon up that enables us to show it to you. Can I just double check that you can hear, please? Just some poor person, please send me a little yes, I can hear you. Please shut up or something like that. Whatever this message, a reaction is perfect. Thank you very much. I've just been teasing Dom. They've just popped in and there's been a heavy run on lemonade, tonic water, orange juice, you name it. Gosh, it's hot here. We multitask here at the club. Thank you, Alison. Lovely to hear from you. That isn't Alison as in out of Leicester, is it? Yes. I assume it is. Thank you, Susan. Yes, great. Thank you very much indeed. I hope you're enjoying it. And as I say, let us know what we can do better. Very well in Australia. Well done. Great. Thank you, Tim. I don't know what the temperature is down there. We might want to be jealous of you. It might be cool down there. You never know. Very tentative game. Tim Russell, who's standing on the right there, was saying he's looking forward to coming in and doing some commentary a bit later on. And that's, I think, what's happening with the players. They're very much focused on game in hand and then moving on to play. Then moving on, through the tournament, obviously, to be as successful as they can. But they're offering up some time to pop in and stuff like that. So that will be good. Hello, Alison. I thought it was you. I just nice to see you, and hopefully we'll play soon. Looking forward to it. Nice to see some familiar faces or names popping up. So that's good. Just there's a bit of movement going on. Just checking to see what else we can pick up and go from here. Okay. And if in the quieter moments, we've got this Budleigh Salterton Croquet Club Recollections of Bygone Days archive material. I won't read it out to you. It's on a hot day. You know what will happen. Anyway, here we go. Oh, that's a lovely shot, isn't it? Oh! No, you could have done with that not being there, but is it the best of three? Right, and just to confirm, we're getting it right this time as well. Thank you. You'll be pleased to hear this is a 19-pointer single game. To answer you, Alison, I hope we are playing well at Nailsea. Yes, definitely Nailsea. Looking forward to that. I'm going to be staying with one of my daughters in Bristol on the Saturday night, but I'll be looking forward to the game. Enjoy that. What, over to sit? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but I think to move and wait with whatever camera. Okay. Don't worry, move the camera. Go live on the settings, move across, and then move the camera. Okay. Right, we think the semi-final, the plate which is coming up is not the plate on the main draw is going to be on 6 shortly, and what we've been asked to do is move over to that as soon as we can. We have to move one of the cameras in order to do that, but we've made a decision just now. You probably heard us muttering that we're going to be that we will work with whatever cameras we've got in the meantime, move over as quickly as we can to give you the maximum coverage of that game. I haven't been told which quarter-final it's going to be, but I will let you know. I suspect it's the Jenny and Stephen versus Ewan and Callum match, but I'll keep you posted on that. Okay, right, here we go. So Tim and Dom are in good positions, and so Roger presumably can see yellow, I would have thought, from that angle. Oh, well, you'd take that any day, wouldn't you? Hey? So Tom's got this very smooth action, hasn't he? He just sort of slides it across. So I just realised, Alison, of course you mean the blocks at Nailsea. Yes, I think that's right as well. But, I'm concentrating on everything here at the moment. We've got some singles coverage coming up, everybody, so that will be nice. Tim, yes, the idea of the club shirts is okay, but I think it's all a bit inconsistent. If you look around, you'll see some, like Stephen Muller et al., are all wearing England shirts and everything like that, and others are just wearing whites, because that's the tournament regs, it's whites and or a. I think you're allowed, I think I saw, I had Chris Roberts commentating with you once, and there was some etiquette around you can wear club shirts, etc. There's some exemption. Because I was asking about the exceptions, because there seems to be lots of people wearing different colours. I mean, Jenny Clark is wearing a mixture. She was wearing a Mauritius shirt the other day. So it's all, as long as, anyway. Commentator's nightmare. The commentator's nightmare truly would be history of the clubs. I'm sorry, but I won't give you the history of Budleigh. It would take forever, and you'd think it's just about us. You can look it up on our website, which is there at www.budleighcroquet.org. You can find it there. So Tim's playing across. Yeah. we zoom out. So I'm not seeing anything to commentate on, I'm afraid, sorry.
Yeah, camera angle is good.
Okay. Straight.
What do you think so?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop the feed. Just one thing. Move to the semi-final feed on YouTube.
Okay. Right. So the position on the semi-final of the GC doubles GC Open doubles is that that will be starting in 5 minutes. It will be on a separate feed, so we'll be closing down this feed. And so if you could all move across to the other one in 5 minutes' time. So in the meantime, we'll carry on watching this one for as long as we can. And so we say 5 minutes. That will be hardwired. We're going to close it down in 5 minutes and then be reopening on the other lawn with the move camera. A little bit to do, as you can imagine. So we're going to be closing down and moving across.
All right, for a few minutes.
So we've got a couple of minutes of this. Here's Roger having a go. I haven't really watched him play that much. So it's interesting to see again the contrast to styles, the contrast to grips. Yeah, that felt like a bit toppy to me, or it looked a bit toppy. I was talking to one of the players and said, I think you did something odd with that shot. And he said, well, you can't even see, you're in live stream, you're too far away. And I went, he then said, thanks for the feedback. That was a bit of a tea. So Tim was desperate to play there. Tim at the far end coming towards us red. And you see with what I was going to say about the line there, but it moved. It just drifted off because the pace was a bit slow. So I think looks like a Roger is going to go for this one. Nope, that's drifted on, that's the trouble. Well, I can't see Dom not going for this. I mean, he's got the bonus of if he drifted out he'd get the blank, but he doesn't need to worry about it at the moment. Well, he got away with that.
We're down to 2 now.
Right, so we've moved the cameras across. You won't have noticed yet, so we've just got limited shots. So I mean, Tim and Dom will wait looking forward to me being rude about them. I don't know why they've even thought I'd do anything like that. Right. If you could see me smiling, you'd know why they did. So that was a great shot. Nice and positive stuff. So Rick's got a bit of a challenge here. Oh no, it's not. I thought Rick. Sorry, my apologies. I've got colour blindness. So black to go, nicely tucked away out of yellow's route. I thought. I know. Put this out. Oh. So the key is to be hidden from blue. Not sure about that. I think blue can see him. So we will see. Excuse me for coughing. Close. So Tim doesn't want. Yeah. Oh, you wanted to be a bit further than that. I think that looks about a foot too short. So this would be nice to see because Dom is part of the International Development Group and coaches people on that, and he's always telling us how to do jumps. So I will put this in the archive once he's done this, and that's how you do a jump. Doesn't have to be that high. So is that 3-1 now?
Score's been done externally now.
Oh right, well it hasn't. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, we're moving across to the other side.
Right, so you may have noticed that our scores has dropped over because we're about to go in. When are we moving across?
Well, as soon as the players start gathering.
Right, okay. So they still haven't moved across. So it's in terms of the players haven't appeared there yet. So we'll continue with this one for the time being. Thank you. Oh, that was a bit long. He looked to be a bit hampered up there.
What about that shot there?
That's good. So we're sort of in this bit of limbo land, letting you just watch this game. As I say, do we know which match we're covering? It is Ewan and Callum versus Stephen and Jenny.
yeah, exactly as I said. It's Ewan and Callum against Stephen and Jenny. Happening by popular demand. It'll be a great game. Contrast the styles again. Lots of respect between the players. And what's the format for it?
Best of three.
And that's going to be a best of three, so you're going to have a nice marathon session about people trying hard and playing for the result, which would be, it's a good way to enjoy but also to learn from these things.
stop this feed and move on to the semi-finals
Okay.
new YouTube broadcast.
Right, okay, guys. So here it is. We're about. Good morning, Chris Williamson from sunny Cumbria. We're about to move to to Lawn 6 to watch the semi-finals. We're going to close down this session and move. And if you can, click across on the Croquet YouTube, Croquet England, to the next session.
Day 2 semi-final.
The main semi-final, the semi-final. Okay, day two session, day 2 semi-final. Sorry, everyone's talking to me here. Okay, I hope to hear from you there. Let me know if you can't see me or hear.